Hi, parents. It's Mr. Braun, and I just wanted to say welcome to second grade. I understand that last year and the beginning of this year are not what we would normally expect. This is highly unusual, but it's the world we live in right now. So I wanted to come to you live with a video as opposed to typing a very long email. I already did that. I already sent you a pretty long email. So if you didn't get that, um, please reach out to me. I know sometimes when you register your child for kindergarten, you don't always have the same email by second grade. But I see that a lot of you have joined the classroom and a lot of you have joined Class Dojo like I've asked. If not, if you can do me a favor and please get to that as soon as possible before Monday morning, that would make life as easy as it can be for all of us, including your children, especially your children. But if they can't get on Classroom, if you're struggling from home, I can work with them in person on Monday. I don't know what I can do about the kids who are home on Monday. So let me get started with what I want to say to you. First, please go back, check the original email. That's the first thing I have written down. The second thing is there's a balance that's going to have to come with half the kids being at home and half the kids being here with me in school. Obviously, this hybrid model gives an advantage to the kids who are in school as opposed to doing this all virtually. I can really work with the children who are here. But I plan on kind of using the same model as if we were all virtual. I'm going to put a lot of things online so that when the children are home, they can access it. When they're here, they can access it. And then I can give them added help or added guidance, added instruction. What I can't do is give the exact same instruction to the kids at home and the kids here in school. That's not going to be any more prevalent than in the very first week or so. Essentially, I'd love to just give an entire schedule to your children as if they were seventh graders and let them work through it and get on with their day. But they're not. They're not seventh graders. They're young. They're still dependent. And while they're becoming very independent and will be incredibly independent by the end of the year, they're just not there right now. So what is it that I can actually give to them to do? Well, in the first couple of days, I'm going to be honest with you, not a lot. It's not going to be as if they have a full return to school because you just can't. In a normal second grade year, the first few days of school are, and I've been doing this for 23 years, it's a culture shock. You're so used to all their capabilities at the end of the school year and how many things that they can actually do independently without your help. And even the things they need your help with at the end of the year, we can't even fathom them being able to do right now. So we spend a lot of time in September building routines, building good habits, remembering to take this home, remembering to bring that back in, remembering where you stand online, remembering not to interrupt and raise your hand, all those things we take for granted. Those are a major part, even though they did them in kindergarten, even though they did them in first grade, they're still a major part of second grade. Second grade child is very centered around what they know, what they can do, and how much of that they're going to show you. Or a second grade child is not able to speak up, very quiet, very shy, and very uncomfortable. And I don't know which one your child is right now. And I've got to learn that. So there's my learning curve. There's their learning curve on how to go to school. And there's just so many things that we're going to have to get done. So that being said, don't be upset if on the very first day your child logs in the morning and is on for 10 minutes and then does something for 10 minutes and doesn't have anything until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's just not possible. The kids that are in the room are going to need so much. And my vision for this is by doing it this way, there's going to be less confusion and less anxiety. I could throw a lot of things at them and feel that's going to be high anxiety for the kids. And that's the last thing that I want to do. High anxiety for children leads to high anxiety for parents, which leads to high anxiety for teachers, and none of us are happy, excuse me. So our best bet is to ease all the children into everything that we're doing. That's really the only way that we can do it. There's so much that they're going to get this year. So bear with me on this. I mean, I have a pretty good grip on it, but there's no way to tell how it's really going to go until it's being put in practice. Um, so we're going to try, we're going to push, I'm going to see what they can respond to and see how much they can take. And we don't know what that is yet. So, all right, along with that. So I said it's going to be a little bit slow for them in the beginning. We'll pick up steam as we establish routines. Very important that you get into Google Classroom and Class Dojo. Right now, this is coming to you via email. I'm not going to email for most of the year. Once I see all of you are on, and if I see that I have a couple stragglers at the end, I'm really going to push you to get on Class Dojo. That is going to be my only means of communication. I can check email during a break for 45 minutes. And there's no way that I know if I'm going to get to your email. That's how many emails I get during the day. I block out external emails. The internal emails alone are tremendous. And I've got to attend to those, but I want to attend to parents first. But I have to filter through everything. When I go to Class Dojo, it's only you. It's only your concerns. It's only your questions. So I will go to Class Dojo first and respond before hitting all of my emails. It's much more efficient for you because I believe your questions come first. All right. If I'm not getting back to you on Class Dojo, I'm actually very busy because I want to reassure you. I understand second grade, they're still young. You trust them with some information, but they might not have it right. So it's very important that you and I communicate as much as possible. This is the best platform. I'm using this for 3 to 4 years now, and it's fantastic. And I just love everything about it. So please don't email me. You can email me for now. If you're already on Dojo, just start using that. Start getting used to not using email. This means you're probably going to have to download Class Dojo for your phone. It's going to make life so much easier. The past couple of years, I've had 97% compliance with this, and the parents all say it's so much easier. The 3% that didn't comply are always emailing me saying, I don't know what's going on in the class. And I said, have you downloaded Class Dojo? And the response is usually, no, I haven't done that. Can you just email me? Listen, especially this year, there's a lot going on. So if we can all be on the same page, it would be so much better. It's a simple app called Class Dojo. You download it. We all communicate together. It's perfect. We are an allergy class this year. I want to let you know that right away because you're going to be sending snacks with your kids on Monday or Tuesday, depending on when your child comes. Monday is a silver day, by the way. Tuesday is a blue day. So if you're in the beginning of the alphabet, you come Tuesday. If you're in the end of the alphabet, you come Monday. I'm not sure why it was split that way, but I just want that to be clear. But please don't send any peanut butter, anything with nuts. I don't have all of the information yet. I'll be getting that any moment. But I know there's a nut allergy in the class or two. So let's stay away from those things. All right. Let's talk about notes. When you want to send in notes, please send notes, pick up notes, anything that you can that doesn't have to be on a piece of paper. Please send it through Dojo, but also send an email to the main office. Okay. We're going to really try and limit the amount of papers that go to and from the classroom. I can't guarantee that the office won't be sending home papers from the community that I have to send home with your children, but the less we can do, the better. The less commonality that we have to touch, the better with the COVID-19. I put on Class Dojo that I'm numbering your children's pencils. Your children will know what number they are by Tuesday. All the kids will know. So if your child is number 1, I mean, Omar is number 1. So he's got number 1s on his pencil. If a pencil drops on the floor, instead of kids arguing about it and both picking it up and sharing pencils, if they're numbered, we know that child is holding that pencil and only that child is. Pencils on the floor and I don't know whose it is, I will pick it up and I will take care of it and I will give it to that kid. So we're going to evolve. We're going to learn with these things, but I wanted to let you know this. Also, I meant to start by saying I wanted to do a Google Meet with all of you, but there's no way I can guarantee without knowing all of you or even speaking to you that we could all get on a Google Meet at the same time. So I figured a recording even though it might be long, it's going to be better because you can watch it at your leisure. Google Meet times. We have, I have it on the board here, 9:25 every morning. If your child is a remote learner that day, 9:25 they should log in for the Google Meet. They should log into Google Classroom before that because I'm going to have a couple of things for them to check out just to get their day started. I like to start with a wacky video of the day, kind of gets them in good spirits as we go. It also is an opportunity to bring them interesting things or just a flat out silly song because they're still 7 years old or some might still be 6 for the moment. They're little kids. So we're going to do some things that we're going to learn a ton, but we're going to have fun while we're doing it. So have them log in a little bit early and be ready to roll by 9:25 in the morning. The reason I say this is because I know school starts earlier than that, but these kids are all getting off buses, getting their temperatures taken, coming in. And in the beginning of the year, it is a very slow process, even under normal circumstances with where does my book bag go? Or you see kids come in, put their book bag on their desk, and then just stare into outer space. They're not sure what to do. So we have to generate those routines in these kids. But this process with COVID will be slower. So I'm hoping by 9:25, everybody will be ready to go and we can go live and I can give you an intro to the day, give the children an intro to the day. There will normally be some check back times, and that will all be listed on the main page, the stream page of Google Classroom. It'll be listed what times they are to check in. Daily, I will put a list of what's going on today. The daily schedule will come out on the stream page. My plan is 7:45 a.m. That's an hour before school arrival time, a little more than an hour. So that should be plenty of time if you want to get organized early with your cup of coffee and help your child and whatever kind of plans you have. I don't want to just go live the moment they have to get on. I want to give you a buffer to help you out. And then eventually, the kids will wean off of you and be pretty independent with this. I think that is all that I have for now. I know that was long enough, but bear with me. That's all I'm going to say about that. Bear with me. We did this in the spring. We did it well. I know your first grade teachers did it a different way than I'm going to do it. We are all different, but I have a pretty good system. Implementing it solely virtual was one thing, and teaching in person is one thing, but juggling them at the same time, I haven't done it yet, and I'll find out Monday how that goes. I'm going to try my best. There could be technical glitches. There could be mess ups. There could be time shifts where something happens here that I don't get live at that time, and your kids are waiting. I don't know. It's a world of curiosity, and it's been a world of anxiety for a lot of people. I'm trying not to be worried about it. I feel pretty confident. That being said, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just going to do my best. And I know you are, and I know all the kids are. All right. Last thing, I have an open door policy. Now that has a different meaning in 2020, but I have an open door policy. You have a question, ask it. Hit me on Class Dojo and ask it. If you try and call the classroom, it doesn't ring here. It goes to the office. There's no incoming calls. I can always call you back if it's an emergency. I don't know when I'm free yet because a lot of the times when the kids have a special, the teacher's here in the room instead of us leaving. So give me some time to figure that out, but I can at least message you back as quickly as possible. All right. Or if there's another teacher here, I can go find a phone somewhere or, call you from my cell phone and get in touch with you. But train of thought. I went through all this and lost my train of thought, and I don't want to start this video over again. So we'll just leave it at this. I have an open door policy. Message me and I will get back to you. If you have a gazillion questions, I will try and give you a gazillion answers until you are comfortable. Okay. Don't feel like you're bothering me. Don't feel like you're doing too much. Don't feel like, well, that's not a question for Mr. Braun. I should figure that out. Ask me. I'll be honest with you if I don't know the answer. Okay. I will. But I can also try and find the answers for you. but bear with me this year. It's going to be different. It's going to be a little weird, and hopefully we can make it as smooth as possible and as seamless as possible together. All right. Thank you for your time. Sorry for the long video. I hope this cleared a lot of things up. If not, get yourself on Class Dojo and ask me to clear something up, and I will gladly clear it up. All right. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful weekend, and I can't wait to get started with your kids on Monday and Tuesday. All right. Have a great night. Thanks.